Okay, our next kicker we're going to work is, I want you to understand one thing, it's totally for the street only. And it's called a scoop groin kick. Okay? So Dave's there in the left stance, and I'm in the left stance. What we're going to do is take our lead leg, okay, and we're going to kick to the groin, but we're going to go underneath the groin, making a movement like this and pulling back. Okay, it's scooping under, and it's coming back. And it'll look something like this here. Okay, one more time. Okay, now turning for the other side. Okay, now keep in mind, we're going to go underneath, and we're pulling back. Okay, with that said, give it a shot. Okay, moving right along. Now, next scenarios we're going to do is Dave's going to throw the cross at me. Parry the cross, and I'm going to go into the blast. Now, keep in mind, just like before, he's got the gloves on. So we're sparring now, because why? He is what? He's trying to hit me. Always trying to hit each other. Okay, we're just working right now maybe at 30, 35%. It don't have to be all out, okay? But we're still getting to functionalize. We're making it alive. We're taking it into the fight game. Because as long as this guy's trying to hit me, we are sparring. We don't have to be going 100 miles an hour or 100%, okay? So we'll take off real slow, move around just a little bit, and he gives me a cross, and we go into that. Now, you notice that backup pressure on him? He gives me the cross. See how it is right there? Automatically backing up. It's about timing. I don't want to, remember what I said earlier about Wing Chun? When they parry, they hit automatically. It's not 1, 2, it's 1, excuse me. It's 1, okay? So we give it a shot a couple of times. Move around. Okay, give it a shot. Okay, this is the last one for the lopsided drill. What we're going to do now is we're going to work the hook line. If you notice, what I'm doing here is out of the Wing Chun drill, I'm placing boxing hands into it. Okay, we threw a cross, we threw a groin slap. Now we're going to go off the hook line. Okay, so we turn this way, please. So as we're rolling, again, out of the drill, what I'm going to do with this hand right here, as out of the roll, I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to slap to his ear. This could be a punch from a boxer, but for right now, we're going to slap to the ear. Okay? Now, what's going to happen, as I do that, Dave's going to go up to block. He goes up to block. I'm going to give him a shot and switch onto this side. So we're adding that punch to that hook line shot up there, and we switch. We're right back. Okay? Again, real slow. I shoot here. He blocks it. I can hit. I can just grab and roll right back to the drill. Okay? You'll see how effective this is out of the fight game. So one more time. I hook, shoot, and we're back to the drill. Okay? Give it a try. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to apply some traps, and I'm going to be in a mount position. Okay? Now, the purpose of the traps is so I can get some clean shots in, or else I can tie up his arms, and then I can put him in a nice arm bar, maybe put him in a choke, whatsoever. Trapping is you want his hands to be immobilized, okay, so you can get clean hits. And let me explain one thing for this DVD. Trapping is no more than hand immobilizing, except the difference with Wing Chun trapping is one hand is free to hit. We are always hitting at the same time as we're trapping. In other words, I wouldn't be like holding on to Dave's arms like this, hand him over so he can't hit me, or I can't hit him neither. I could be in maybe this position, freeze, see? I got both hands trapped and I can hit it, okay? So we're going to look at this from a mount position, okay, against Dave. Going down on the ground, please. This is very important so that we can get these clean shots, all right? Because here I'd be trying to drill Dave. Now, as I go to give a shot, Dave's arm comes up in a way, and maybe now I try to come in with, I try to come in with this punch. I can't get my shots in cleanly, and that's what I want. That's the purpose of trapping, okay? Now stick with me, because out of this we can do all of our grappling moves, which I'm going to show you, all right? But I'm out here, and I'm give Dave this punch, and let's say I land right here. There would be my trap, just like I was standing up, okay? Now the purpose of this is what? As I do, there's my trap. Now I could go right into my blasting, see? Or for later on, there's my trap, and I hit him, and let's say if that arm comes back up again, this is where I could go into my arm bar. So stick with me, because we're going to do that as we progress, all right? Give it a try. Okay, this is the final phase. What we're going to do now is just put everything together. We're just going to spar, okay? Now, I want you to point out one thing. Dave's got the gloves on. He's got the gear on, okay? And he's trying to punch me, and I'm trying to punch him. Okay, I want you to understand there's one little difference here. You know what the difference is? I ain't got any gloves on, and I'm what? I'm hitting a motorcycle helmet. So his face is well protected. His groin and everything is well protected. So he's not feeling it quite the way that he normally would, okay? But I want you to see something. How many times am I being hit? Yes, I've been hit through the scenario, but imagine if we was just boxing. It'd be like this. We're both getting shots, okay? Now, when you're mixing it up like that and you're both banging it out, who's going to win? The guy that's tougher, the guy that has more endurance, the guy that can take more shots, okay? From a street scenario, you never know who you're going to fight or how many. Like I said many times, if I was a professional kickboxer at 150 pounds and I had to fight a professional kickboxer who weighed 280, the odds ain't in my favor. So I got to have something a little different for this guy, okay? This applies right to the mixed martial arts game too, because you don't know what you're going to do. So here we go. We don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to put it all together, go with a little flow. Okay, give it a shot.